YouTube is the miracle from up above. I went from maybe 1 or 2 leads a day to probably 100 leads a day every single day. It seems like a lot of work, but really that's 240 commercials for your business going 24/7, 365 days a year. If you're an entrepreneur, you can turn YouTube into a pot of gold.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
YouTube. What did YouTube do to everything, that all of your business, all your efforts?
So YouTube is the miracle from up above for me and my business, and it has been. And I feel like YouTube and Google, being the fact that YouTube is owned by Google and all of the search content, and you can put out videos that people are searching for. And this really has been the fuel to my business. Like, I had a business and I was making good money. I had made $1 million before I had ever come to YouTube. However, I can honestly say I've probably 10x'd my business because of YouTube.
Now, when you say because of YouTube, so what is it that YouTube really does for you in your business?
Okay.
And is it the business of flipping homes, doing Airbnb? Is it that business, or is it some other business? Is it like a meta business?
Yeah. So here's the fun part. When I first came to YouTube, I was looking for more clients. I was actually starting to teach real estate. I had gotten more into teaching it. I was getting away from flipping houses. I was getting away from acquiring properties. So when I came to YouTube, I was looking for more people to teach and to coach and to write books and to kind of start teaching and becoming an influencer in the real estate space. And that was my sole intention. I was going to put out, questions that people had about flipping houses or wholesaling houses and all of that stuff. I was going to put those content out there. And at the end of every single video, I would offer for you to give me a call or call my company or schedule a call with me. And it definitely worked. Let me first say that. I went from maybe 1 or 2 leads a day to probably 100 leads a day every single day.
And of those 100 leads, I mean, how many end up at
converting?
The bottom of the
So let's
funnel?
talk through that, because now that's why I said YouTube being the holy grail for an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I really want to take this and explain this so people understand the power of YouTube. So I have these videos, and every single video essentially I saw as a commercial for my business.
Sure.
Okay? Because at the end of every video, I'm going to offer you something. Hey, give my office a call. Hey, schedule a free call. Hey, get my new book. Hey, get a new training. I'm going to offer you something at the end of every single video. So just think about this. If I get on and I'm making 20 videos a month and they come out 5 days a week, that's 20 commercials for my videos that month. Then I do the same thing the next month, then the next month. After 1 year, how many videos do I have? How many commercials for my business do I have?
240.
Yeah, that's a lot. And so it seems like a lot of work, but really that's 240 commercials for your business going 24/7, 365 days a year.
And how many people are watching those and seeing them?
So let's go. In the beginning, it wasn't very many people.
Right. It never is.
It never is. And I think that's where people get, the entrepreneurs especially, don't realize the power of YouTube, because in the beginning, you make those 20 videos and you got 20 views. All right. Let's just say you have 20 views. People watched 1, 2 video views. But those are people that actually were searching for what you were looking for. And so it's a highly qualified audience. So you don't need a lot of views. You guys, people look at my channel now and they're like, man, she has, 500,000 subscribers. Of course you make lots of money. But let me be really clear. I made like $500,000 that I can contribute to YouTube with maybe just 5,000 subscribers. Because it's not about how many subscribers you have. It's not even about how many views
you turn into business.
Correct.
Basically. That's the income you're talking about.
That is the income
See,
that
this
I'm
is what's
talking about.
fascinating to people like me,
Yeah.
the unwashed masses, as it were, where we see you and we go, well, you're making $50,000 in ad revenue a month off of YouTube videos, and you say, oh, yeah. Oh, incidentally.
Incidentally, because that's not even the money
That's not what you're shooting for.
Not even what you're shooting for. You are not even shooting for the money from YouTube.
And I would take that. In fact, if you want to just write that over to me, I am perfectly fine with an extra $50K a month. But you're saying that it was because you had already done all the work. Really, you've built your brand.
Yes.
You built who you are, who you've become, and that continues to grow and develop, no question about it. Your subscribership base continues to grow. And so as it grows organically, to some extent, but it's mostly, you get a lot of word of mouth, you'll get higher search SEO results, blah, blah, blah. So that little unexpected pot of gold continues to grow, and yet you're actually making way more off of what you're providing.
Correct. Your actual business. This is why I say it is the holy grail for an entrepreneur. Any entrepreneur that actually has a business, they have a product or a service. If you make videos teaching people about that, and again, this is not just real estate. That's why it's for any entrepreneur. Say you're a photographer and you just make videos about how to take the best pictures, how to get the best lighting, what camera should I buy, and at the end of those videos, you're offering your product or your service. So without a lot of views, you're making money because you're going to convert those people. If you say, I'm a photographer, hey, give me a call for a free session. Or, hey, I'm a photographer, call this, go to this website and download my freebie. Now you've gotten emails, you've gotten leads. Like, that's the business of it. That's why I said this is not even about fame or popularity. If you're an entrepreneur, you can turn YouTube into a pot of gold. Wow, that was an amazing episode. If you want my new book, you can get it absolutely free at 𝗏𝗏𝗡reebook.com. Get my new book, Real Estate Millionaire Secrets, absolutely free. You just cover the shipping and handling. Go to 𝗏𝗏𝗡reebook.com. That's NOELLE with an S, 𝗏𝗏𝗡reebook.com. I have poured my heart into this book, and I am teaching you all about real estate, how I started with bankruptcy, bad credit, no money, and how you can do the exact same thing too. Check out my new book because I want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success. I'm ready to quit my job and I want to do this. I think I have probably $250,000 in business funding. I have platinum American Expresses with no limits, gold American Express, no limits. I could buy $1 million, swipe it in $1 million. Whatever you do, if you have a business, you should get business credit.
Yeah.